What's up guys, Omni here. You guys know how it goes, another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep what recent news, topics, tweets, videos you want me to talk about tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, October 28th, 3 days before spooky season. That's it. We're almost there. Just a casual reminder already to drop that like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and yeah, I'm going to go into the needs and notes segment. There's a couple of things that I feel like you guys need to know, but we'll keep it short and sweet and simple. Number one, in which you probably need to know, Aggretsuko has been announced for a season 4. It's coming December 2021. In case you guys don't know what Aggretsuko is with Retsuko, it's kind of an anime, but kind of not. I actually have the coffee mug for it. I absolutely love this anime, and you got this little kitty who's super cute, and you got this guy named Haide, and it's a really good series. If you guys are looking for something to binge and you haven't caught it or watched it, you should watch it in my opinion. And if you have been watching it, then you're probably already looking forward to it. Number two, and what you probably need to know, Demon Slayer Season 2 has been announced, as well as like a spinoff on the movie arc. If you guys don't know, Demon Slayer had its first successful season launch, and then they came out with a movie called, I think it's like Mugen Train or something like that. But yeah, as you guys can see here, October 10th, which is like 2 weeks from now, basically, there's going to be an episode 1, and then there's going to be episode 2 through 7 with the whole Mugen Train stuff. So if you guys haven't seen Mugen Train, you definitely got to watch it. And then coming later on, as of December 5th, we're going to get the entire Demon Slayer Season 2. So a lot of anime coming this fall and winter. I'm super hyped for it. Also, and what you guys probably need to know, Pokemon made this tweet literally less than an hour ago. This is kind of like a breaking news segment kind of thing. But yeah, it said Noble Pokemon. It's a new trailer. The latest trailer for Pokemon Legends Arceus is here. Get the details on these special Pokemon and find out what else you'll encounter during your journey through the Hisui region. In case you guys don't know, Pokemon Legend Arceus, the first huge open world concept of Pokemon where you can throw down and fight Pokemon to Pokemon trainer. These Pokemon will actually try to murk you. Anyway, here's the biggest news that came out, or not the biggest news, but one of the ones that people are more hyped for. I'll kind of just watch it for you, just a couple seconds. It's a new Pokemon. Lord of the Woods, Cleaver, aka an evolved version of Scyther. Scyther's a really popular bug Pokemon. This guy looks like he's going to be bug slash rock. There's already evolved version Scizor, so I'm guessing this is just the Hisui evolved version of it. So yeah. Number 4, what you probably need to know, and this is kind of sus. I don't even know about this. Just looks at Google lets you swear 30 seconds. No, for real. A lot of people were talking about this yesterday. It said breaking. Google allows you to say, I'm not even going to say it because I don't even believe them. I think this is a trap. The S word, crap, and the B word, female dog, in the first 30 seconds of YouTube videos. I'm not making this up. I don't believe them. I don't believe it. This is YouTube's way of just trying to find people that they can demonetize. Says second, we're also expanding monetization to allow for adult themes delivered through the context of humor, e.g. romance and dating jokes, and the usage of moderate profanity, e.g. the S word and the B word in the first 30 seconds dash Google. My intro is going to be like, what's up guys? Omni here. You guys know how it goes. Another video. But yeah guys, short and sweet, just some games and anime for the needs and notes segment. Now let's get into some of the big topics that you guys wanted to talk about. Okay, hey, 99 said, so there are rumors going around about Corpse Husband's face reveal, and a lot of people turned against him because he was, quote, ugly. No surprise there. You guys don't know who Corpse Husband is. He is the faceless man who with a very sexy, deep voice. He streamed a lot with offline TV. Prior to that, he had his own YouTube channel where he would kind of like read off spooky monologues, and became a huge sensational hit as of 2021 and to lead into 2021. This guy was just absolutely huge when it comes to cloud. No one knows what he looks like. Sometimes he teases off his arms or his fingers or a strand of his hair, and his audience goes wild and crazy, but no one knows exactly what he looks like. Potentially like Valkyrie and the rest of offline TV, Saikuno, they know what he looks like, but otherwise very few people know what he looks like. Anyway, here's what people have been saying about it on Twitter. This person said, I'm seeing tweets about Corpse getting his face leaked, and it's actually disgusting. I don't know how people can be so heartless and say such negative things about how someone looks. No wonder he never wanted to face reveal. This person said, I'm not even a Corpse Husband fan, but the way people switched up on him because of a face reveal is wrong as hell. This man is chronically ill and they expect him to look like a god, knowing damn well they look like Gollum themselves. Y'all are just so. I think this is the more viral tweet that's been kind of going around. This person said, this alleged Corpse Husband face reveal just showed how effed up our world is. You guys think Corpse is this mega hot guy? Then y'all start bullying him when he didn't meet your standards. What the F are these tweets? No wonder he's scared to show his face. And yeah, if you kind of look into the tweets, and this is just a tip of the iceberg, this person was saying, you're effing ugly, bro. This person said, help, no, because Corpse is ugly as F. Stay inside. Talk if I looked like that. This person said corpse husband is ugly. Day ruined. This person said I expected corpse to be somewhat ugly, but not that ugly. And you know what? It's sad because you know what? This is expected. Not only is this Twitter, but it's also the internet, and people are just completely evil. The worst part about this, in my opinion, is that I know these things are to come, but corpse husband is one of the least problematic, nicest internet personality figures that I have seen. With his amount of clout, he could get away and do whatever way he wants. Okay, there's a lot of things that he can be doing that a lot of top celebrities do that he just could get away with the amount of attention that he gets. But he's a really cool, chill dude. He doesn't get into any kind of drama. He literally is not problematic whatsoever. And yet, still on the face of all of this non-problematicness that he has, the internet will still find a reason to just go ham on this dude because, again, the internet is garbage doo-doo butter. I would just assume that if you see any pictures flying out there, it's fake, and regardless of what he looks like, it's a terrible situation to be placed in. This is just unnatural hate for just being yourself, and that's probably one of the worst parts of being on the internet, is just getting hated on for just doing something that you can't even change or exist. I'm frankly, I'm kind of pissed off. Anyway, before I get too pissed off, let's just transition this into the next topic that we want to just quickly, briefly talk about. Maybe we'll put them together. But TPMS Wolf said, Dream has a beard, apparently, and it's over 2,000 tweets in less than an hour. I'm scared for the face reveal at this point. What? Dream has a beard. People speculate about faceless content creator Dream's appearance after fellow creator Sapnap commented on the pair's beards during his latest Twitch stream. So yeah, you guys have watched my channel long enough to know who Dream is probably, but if you're new, Dream is the biggest Minecraft YouTuber in the world. Got the dot smiley face icon and known for getting into a lot of drama. He's kind of been staying out of it recently, but yeah, he has just unbelievable clout on the Twitter universe and controls all the Minecraft Twitter kids. Anyway, I don't really care too much about the specific fact that he has a beard. The fact that this is news in the first place is because this is just kind of like the life of being a faceless creator on YouTube or on Twitch or any kind of creator service. Is just people are obsessed to know what you look like, and they're going to, you know, once they want to know what you look like, a lot of them are going to jump down your throats for looking like this. Dream was in a similar situation a couple of months back, and this has happened over and over again, where they keep trying to connect him to who he really looks like, trying to find out exactly where he is, trying to find his family, trying to do this internet detective skill, find out who these faceless people are so that they can expose them, and they just make fun of them. And it's toxic, bro. It's the internet. Like, I want to be upset, but then I'm not surprised at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you guys see this information, you see these people jumping down Dream and corpse husband's throat, and you kind of want to be upset, but at the same time, we've all, you know, we sit back and we say, yeah, this is just kind of how life is. So anyway, when they do come out, whenever it does happen, I do think they're going to get more love than hate in general. As much as we talk about the negativity, the negativity tends to be the loudest thing in the room, but in terms of like their overall support and audience, I think there's going to be a lot of people on their side. But yeah, that's corpse husband, that's Dream, that's faceless creators, that's them being exposed, but not really. Let me know how you guys feel about the situation. Okay, a lot of you guys want me to talk about this as well. Beacon said Drake Bell's response video. If you guys don't know, Drake Bell, we talked about him maybe once or twice in the past, was basically being accused of talking to some younger girls, and had a lot of accusations going his way that completely destroyed and ruined his reputation. I want to say that something about him moving to Mexico, trying to escape the charges, and just was not looking good. The entire internet turned on Drake Bell, and to be honest, now what I think about it, after hearing all this stuff, we never actually heard Drake Bell speak out. So apparently he has a response video. I didn't even know this. So yeah, he posted this on Instagram. Let's go ahead and watch it.
Hi, I'm Drake Bell, not Drake Campana. Soy Drake Bell, yo no soy Drake Campana. A lot of the news that you've been hearing, well, most of the news that you've heard recently is entirely false and wrong. And I feel that you deserve, and I owe you an explanation. I didn't change my name, although I love and would love to. I've never moved to Mexico. I've never been a resident or a citizen of Mexico. I don't have a Mexican passport. I didn't get arrested. I didn't go to jail. I know that this has moved very quickly for you, but for me, it's been a 3-year thorough investigation into every false claim that has been made. And it's not me telling you that the claims are false, but the state of Ohio has proven the claims to be false.
What?
These claims—
Wait a minute. How did all of this information come out from all of these newspapers and resources and sources and everything to say, make these claims were true. And now he's just coming out and saying that none of it's true. All of it's false. All of it's phony. How did journalism get so messed up?
If it were remotely true, my situation would be very different. I would not be here at home with my wife and my son. But that being said, I'm not perfect, and I made mistakes. I responded to a fan whose age I didn't know.
Okay.
Yet when I became aware of their age, all conversation and communication stopped.
Okay.
And this individual continued to come to shows and pay for meet and greets, and all while I was unaware that this was the same person I was communicating with online. And that's what I pled guilty to.
What?
It was reckless and irresponsible text messages.
So he's pleading guilty to reckless and irresponsible text messages to a fan whose age he didn't know. And then when he found out how old this fan was, that's when he cut communication, is what he's saying. Okay. All right, we've seen this before. I think this is the same argument that James Charles made, except for James Charles had, like 50 million people came out with the same thing. So he had that same explanation every single time. But yeah, these creators talking to people and not knowing their age. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I'm not trying to be judge or jury in this situation, okay? I'm not even trying to say that he's guilty or not guilty like that. I'm not trying to throw shade or nothing like that. I just don't understand it. Like when you're a public figure and you're trying to talk to anybody, like you've got to know like age. That's the first thing in my head. Like I don't feel like I'm a public figure or a celebrity. If I was ever at like that level and I just wanted to talk to a fan in that kind of way, the first thing I would try to do is verify age, just so that you can not have this to be a problem. It's like, it's not even abnormal. It's not even kind of weird. It would just be like, hey, by the way, can I just see some ID? Like how you go to the register and you want a drink and every single bartender usually asks to see your freaking ID. It should be that normal when you are not even a person of a public figure. You should try to find this information out, but especially if you're a public figure, because you kind of already know that this can easily come back and blow up in your face. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but we'll just keep watching.
I want to make clear that there were no sexual images, nothing physical between me and this individual. I was not charged with anything physical. I was not charged with disseminating of photographs or images or anything like that. This is strictly over text messages. And when I was presented with a plea deal, because of the messages, I felt that it was the best way to get this over quickly and for everybody involved to be able to move on. And for me to get back to doing what I love, and that's making music for you. And I want to thank you for, to everyone who saw through the lies and did their research and looked at my case and saw it for what it was instead of through all of this media confusion. Don't believe the media right off the bat.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Do your own research and come to your own conclusions. And I just want to say thank you to all of you. I want to for sticking by me, and I love you. And I will see you soon.
Okay, that seemed pretty nice. So yeah, guys, that's Drake Bell in his response. He's basically saying all the claims that you see on the internet was garbage, not true. A lot of it was falsified. A lot of it was exaggerated. And basically, he's only pleading guilty to the fact that he sent some inappropriate messages, no photos involved, to an underage fan that he didn't know what their age was, apparently ceased conversation afterwards, and pled guilty and took the plea deal for making those said messages. So yeah, I think it's very good to get the full story and the full 1-1 on this situation, at least getting his side of the story as well. But yeah, guys, that's Drake Bell. Let me know how you guys feel about the situation. Again, I've already said, just just ask for age. Just ask. I couldn't imagine being somebody like Drake Bell and not trying to get that information. That's the only thing that's just still kind of weird to me. It doesn't make any logical sense for me to just not find out that information, because the repercussions are just way too large, way too huge. So it makes me feel, and again, I'm not throwing any shade at Drake, but it just kind of makes me feel that if you're not asking, it's because you don't care, or you don't want to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like it's or maybe one of those situations where later on you can say they didn't tell me, or I found out later. I don't know. I don't know his true intentions. But I know there are a lot of people with some terrible intentions. And yeah. But anyway, let me know how you guys feel about Drake Bell. All right, guys, this was the big one from yesterday. 9+10 Chef Beck again, my boy. He said R. Kelly found guilty. Finally. I feel like this has been going on for years and years and years. This dude, like, I feel like people have just kind of known this stuff was been happening for maybe even over a decade at this point. And it seems like it like a pipe dream that it was ever going to actually happen. Seemed like it was memed at this point. If you guys don't know, someone said they didn't know who R. Kelly was in my responses. And I was like, Jesus Christ, is it that old? But R. Kelly, popular R&B singer, was made fun of by Dave Chappelle and the Chappelle Show for peeing on people, and he's basically been found guilty on all charges of high-profile trafficking case. Here's a timeline of events that led to this moment. I'm not going to go through the entire timeline because I don't feel like going through all of that, but I will show you guys the actual conclusion to all of these events and what's going to happen, what he's being sentenced for, what he's being charged for, and what it looks like in terms of how much time is he going to spend in jail. Said here, R. Kelly is found guilty of all counts and faces life in prison. God dang. This man's going to be trapped in a closet forever. All right, so this one said, jurors have found R&B singer R. Kelly guilty of racketeering, including acts of bribery and exploitation of a child, along with separate charges of sex trafficking. In this federal case in the Eastern District of New York, Kelly faced a total of 9 counts. 1 count of racketeering with 14 underlying acts that included sexual exploitation of a child, kidnapping, bribery, and sex trafficking charges, and also 8 additional counts of violations of the Mann Act, a sex trafficking law. Jesus Christ. Kelly was found guilty of 9 counts, 1 count of racketeering, and 8 counts of violating the Mann Act. Of the 14 underlying acts of the racketeering count, he needed to be found guilty of at least 2 to be convicted of that count. Jurors found prosecutors had proven all but 2 of the 14 underlying racketeering acts. And looking a little bit further, it said Kelly could face decades in prison. The jury, made up of 7 men and 5 women, began deliberating Friday afternoon, and all Kelly could face decades in prison at sentencing, which is scheduled for May 4th. The verdict comes 13 years after Kelly, whose full name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, was acquitted of CP charges at an Illinois straight trial. An attorney for Kelly said that they are considering filing an appeal and are disappointed in the verdict. So yeah, guys, after all the jokes and the memes and the I Believe You Can Fly and the Dave Chappelle skits and all the documentaries, I saw the documentary and it was extremely hard to stomach. I think prior to the documentary, the R. Kelly documentary that played, a lot of people kind of joked about the situation because Dave Chappelle made a super funny skit about the situation and kind of didn't know the details of the actual terror that went behind it. But once I watched that actual documentary, I was completely grossed out by this entire scheme that he was doing and running for so many freaking years, and being this public figure and him getting away with it, his ties to Aaliyah. It's karma finally catching up. Better late than never, but the fact that this guy was able to evade police after committing all of these crimes for so long, and those interviews and all of that stuff, it seems like the segment, this era of R. Kelly has finally come to an end. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about it. I'm all about putting disgusting creatures like this behind jail, especially this seems like at a high level. This seems like just absolute evil in terms of just how much. It wasn't even like a one thing where they kind of did something and they're like, regret it. Now, this seemed like a completely calculated evil scheme that's just been going on for years and years. And finally, justice has finally caught up. But yeah, let me know, guys, how you feel about it. But all right, guys, that's all I have for today's video. If you made it to the end, do me a favor, drop that like on the video. It helps with the algorithm, and I don't even know if it actually helps with the algorithm, but it lets me know that you made it to the end of the video. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow and another video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, you guys take it easy. Brush your teeth, hydrate, drink your water, and yeah, take it easy. Peace.